everyone, welcome back to the new episode of Clubhub. My name is Hina, your host for this semester. Hope you enjoyed our last week's highlights of SEC. This week, we are welcoming Xavier Moore, the president of Bond. Hi Xavier.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. What Bond stands for?
Bond stands for Brothers on a New Direction.
Okay, Bond, like brothers on a new direction. Okay, like it sounds like you're a close-knit community.
Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah.
our very intention.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about Bond. Like, what is Bond, and when it came into the existence, what's the purpose of this club? Yeah.
So, Brothers on a New Direction was a historically black club on campus to sow closer ties within the black community, but it's evolved into a multicultural organization focused on making a closer community on campus in general and in the Utica community.
Oh, okay. So basically, it's about black community, but about multicultural.
Right. We've grown into an organization focused on everyone.
Oh, First, it started with black, and then okay, that's great. What kind of activities you host or plan, like the events and everything?
So most of our events are just community outreach events, trying to get people aware of what we're doing on campus and in the community, and also getting people outside of their rooms. So like 3v3 basketball or dodgeball events.
Oh.
But we also like doing talks on social issues and different things that people may not be aware about in the black community and different communities.
Oh, okay. So what kind of topics would you like to share?
So I'd say respect for others' cultures.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to understand certain things aren't okay with other people. And so we have those talks to make it more understanding, to where it's not like we're mad at you or anything, or it's just understanding that you need to respect other people's boundaries.
True. Very true. Okay, sounds interesting, but I want to ask you one more thing. Like, what is the most exciting event you have been to, or like with this club?
So our
exciting memory.
Our first event was the potluck, and it was during Women's Month.
Oh.
And so as a thank you to the women's community in Utica, especially the students, we did an event where everyone brought in food. That's what a potluck is.
Yeah.
And
Everyone.
the men from each organization, we invited a bunch of organizations on campus, and we also invited students. And we had the men serve the women as a thank you.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's like men. Okay, so and what upcoming events you are planning?
So we have a pageant planned on the 13th with our sister organization, Women in a New Direction.
Oh.
And it's Mr. and Mrs. Utica, a very popular event on campus. It used to be every year, but then COVID happened, so we stopped doing it.
So I saw that in Money Mansion today.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking like, okay, so should I just go and register for that?
You can, yes, you very well can.
Yeah, it's nice. Like I always love these kinds of show. Further, like you just said, like you were associated with other clubs too. What kind of, who can be a part of these activities which you are doing? Your members? Like, is there any specific activities that your members are only part, or anyone, like everyone on the campus?
No, our meetings are open to everyone. Although this is a club centered around redefining what it means to be a man, we also invite women to become a part of it. And what we do is our events are for organizations centered, but we invite students. If there's room, then we want you to become a part of it.
Oh, great. And speaking of members, who can join? First of all, I need to know, how often do you guys meet, and where are your meetings, like for your club members? When you have meetings for your club members, and how often do you guys meet, and who can join these meetings, who can become the member?
Right, so our only stipulation to become a member is that you identify as a man. And so that doesn't mean that you're biologically a man.
Okay.
But if you identify and feel, yes, then we accept you. So as long as you feel like you're a man, then you can become a part of Bond.
Okay.
And we have weekly meetings every Sunday at 6 p.m. We understand that student schedules are often packed.
True.
And Sunday is a day of rest, so we come together. This isn't supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be for bonding.
Yeah,
so,
bonding, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, obviously, like we want that kind of thing and Sundays can be, good days for that kind of making, connections with people. And Bond is, I think it's all about that.
Yes, literally.
Yeah. Okay, so about club member, like one more thing, like I consider, and I think we consider that giving back to the society is immensely important.
Yes.
So what club members in Bond, or what Bond do for giving back to the society?
So the second half of our club's initiative is to do things in the community. And so that's community service. And currently we're getting things in line to do tutoring services in the Utica community for K through 6. And on campus, what we're trying to do is find out how we can better serve the students and also the workers, like the cafeteria workers. They provide an immense service to us. And we don't say thank you a lot, you know. So we're figuring out how to say thank you and be respectful.
True, I agree. The kind of thinking you are showing me, like why my Bond came in existence, this thinking is so great actually, because it is the thinking which actually required to uplift the society. This is my belief, because you know, holding big positions doesn't count. Holding what you have in your head towards like the respect you have in your head for others, I think this is what you count, right? So I think Bond is all about that. Further, like if someone wants to join Bond, you know, who identifies as man, or you know, so how can they reach out to you if you want to give your social media handle, and what's the best way to reach out to you?
Yeah, so they can DM us on utica.bond, that is our Instagram. But if you see me around campus, I'm more than welcome to having that type of conversation. I also have an email that we can link, and yeah, anyway, if you see one of the board members, a general member, we're very open to new members. So just having that level of confidence where you can walk up to us and then the rest is all on us.
Yeah, that's great. Anything else you want to say, I mean, to our lovely audience?
Yes, it's Bond's idea that success comes in what you can do for yourself and others. So becoming a member isn't something exactly self-serving, but it's what you can do for the people around you. And I think that's the most important thing to be said.
True. I really, you know, like the kind of thought process this Bond has. I mean, I really liked it.
Thank you.
And I really enjoyed this discussion. Thank you for coming and joining me.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, more than welcome anytime. And the knowledge you have shared about Bond, I think this is going to be helpful for our audience. And definitely, like, I think people are going to reach out to you. So be ready for filling the forms and
I'm excited.
extending them. Yes. That's great. Thank you again. So I hope you enjoyed fun learning about Bond, and I can't wait for our next show. Like, I'm so excited. I have to complete my speech. Come on. Join us next week, and do follow us on YouTube. We have our YouTube channel, UticaTV, and on social media we are at the name of like Utica UTV. This is your host Hina signing off. Thank you. See you next week.